Welcome, travelers. Justin here. I'm about to start an amazing journey. Mia started a travel agency, and they've got everything mapped out for me for an ultimate trip through grammar. The first stop on our journey is a Caribbean cruise, but to get to the ship, I've decided to take a cross-country drive and stop at some campsites on the way there. Tonight, I'll be unpacking Mia's travel plans. As we set up camp tonight, imagine each of these parts of speech as essential tools in our backpack. Let's gather around the campfire to delve into today's lesson and brush up on some grammar essentials. Before we begin, make sure that you have your PDF ready to take some notes. By the end of today's lesson, you'll identify and label parts of speech such as nouns, verbs, and adjectives. And you'll know more about the purpose of this unit. Let's start with our purpose. Why do we learn about grammar? Well, grammar helps us communicate clearly and helps us improve our writing. We don't always have to have perfect grammar in everything we do or create, but it is important to know how to apply correct grammar to our writing in formal or academic settings. The goal of this unit is to help you apply grammar concepts to your writing and to show you how these concepts can improve it. Each lesson is a different stop on our travel journey where you'll learn about a grammar concept and then apply it to a piece of writing. Why don't we review some of the parts of speech first to make sure that we're prepped for this journey? Do you remember what a noun is? That's right. Nouns represent people, places, things, or ideas. Let's take a look at a few nouns. Do you notice a difference between any of them? Some of these nouns are common and some are proper. Why don't you give this a try? Pause the video here and circle which nouns are proper. Meet me back here once you're done. What did you circle? Proper nouns refer to specific names, such as Mia, or specific locations like Jamaica, Iowa, or the Atlantic. They always start with a capital letter. Mia, yes, you are very proper. On the other hand, words like tent, lake, fire, soup, and boat are common nouns. Items like these are called common nouns because they refer to general things, not specific ones. Great work. Now let's take a look at verbs. Do you remember what verbs are? Can you list a few? Try to think about a few things that Mia can do. Pause the video here to write down some verbs. Try to write down at least 3 and meet me back here. Did you list out some verbs? Here's a few. Mia can laugh, swim, write, stretch, and even ski. Verbs are action words. They describe what somebody does. Words like fishing or hiking can be action verbs. Maybe you remember that there are different types of verbs. Do you remember the type of verb that connects ideas? Verbs that connect the subject to another noun or adjective are linking verbs. These verbs don't describe an action, but they do describe what somebody or something is. For example, Mia is proper. Is links the noun Mia to the adjective proper. Great work. Speaking of adjectives, can you remember what they do? Take a look in your PDF. Why don't you try to write down some adjectives to describe Mia? Try to write down 3 and meet me back here once you're done. So, how did it go? What adjectives did you write down? Maybe you wrote something like artistic, smart, or athletic. Adjectives are words that describe nouns. These words add detail to our writing. Instead of just a lake, we can use an adjective to describe it to give us a better picture. Maybe this lake becomes a peaceful lake. Adjectives help make our nouns and pronouns sparkle. Really great job so far. All right, friends, let's put this all together. Take a look at this example. Mia swam in the sparkling lake. The nouns in the sentence are the words Mia and lake because Mia references a name and the lake is a place. Mia is a proper noun while lake is common. Our verb here is swam, which is an action verb because it's saying exactly what the subject, Mia, is doing. Can you spot the adjective in the sentence? If you said sparkling, then you're correct. Now I think it's your turn to try this out. Identify the proper and common nouns, verbs, and adjectives in the following sentences. As an added challenge, label the different verbs as action or linking. Justin hiked up the lofty mountain. His friend, Mia, is an enthusiastic camper. Pause the video and meet me back here when you're done. So, which words did you label?
The proper nouns in these sentences are Justin
and Mia. The common nouns are mountain, friend, and camper. The action verb here is hiked because it's telling us the action the subject was doing. Did you catch the linking verb? It's the word is. It connects the subject of the sentence, friend, to the predicate, an enthusiastic camper. Our adjectives are lofty because it's describing the mountain and enthusiastic because it's describing camper. Great work. I think you're all ready for this adventure. Well, fellow travelers, just as every journey has its unique paths and landmarks, so does the world of grammar. Remember, the fun of the trip is not just the destination, but the stories we craft along the way. Pack up your knowledge and enthusiasm, and I'll see you in our next lesson as we continue to traverse the exciting trails of grammar. Safe travels and happy writing!